and welcome to Run Tall with Tim. I'm Tim. I'm glad you're here. I really enjoy the time that we get to spend together. Now, normally we're talking about shoes, shoe reviews, comparisons, and shoe battles. But today I'm bringing you something a little bit different. So I thought I'd share with you one of my favorite holiday traditions, and that's the annual running of the Turkey Trot. Now, this is a race that we do right before our Thanksgiving meal, and it's something that I've done with my family, my kids, and my girlfriend, and so on over the years. This is our 10th year, so we've been doing it for a decade together, and I've enjoyed every single year. I always look forward to this event. We're going to be doing this in Lansing, so the capital of Michigan. So, some of the footage that you'll be able to see and some of the pictures I share with you will be from from the Lansing area. And, hopefully you'll be able to get a sense of, the scope of the race and kind of that little bit of excitement that you get from running races in person. We've all this past year had to do a lot of virtual runs, so this is going to be my second in-person race that I've done this year. So that's it. So just two for 2021. And I thought I would just share a little bit of the experience with you. Now, the initial footage that I recorded was in my car on the way to the Turkey Trot. So I'm going to apologize a little bit for the quality of the footage. It was dark and my camera was just having a difficult time really keeping focus, so it looks a little bit like I recorded it with a VHS recorder from the 80s, so I apologize for that. But the pictures that I actually did get at the race and some of the run footage that I captured from the Turkey Trot turned out a whole lot better, so just stick with it and enjoy. Oh, and hey, I would love to hear about your guys' family traditions. So it doesn't have to relate to running. Maybe you do run a Turkey Trot, but maybe you gather and watch a parade or some sporting events, or you just get together as a family and enjoy each other's company. Whatever it might be sure to share it in the comment section below, because the Run Tall family is all about sharing, and I'd love to hear how you spend your holidays. Hey everybody, so welcome to Run Tall with Tim. It's our Thanksgiving edition. It's still a little bit dark out, but as a part of our family tradition, we run the local Turkey Trot that's held at the capital in Michigan. And so I'll be running downtown this morning. Gonna try to earn my turkey and my pumpkin pie today, so we'll see how this goes. It's cold, but not terribly cold. It's been a lot colder in years past. Today it's in the low 40s, so not too bad for Michigan for this time of year, but unfortunately with the warmer weather has come the rain, so we will be running in the rain. Hence I got the little bit warmer hat on and wearing some long sleeves, because I have to kind of balance trying to run as fast as I possibly can with being comfortable and warm and semi-dry today. So this is my attempt at doing a little bit of both here. So got a really light jacket on, or actually it's a quarter zip, but it's really more of a spring quarter zip, so it's really thin. But it does give a little layer of protection on my arms and so on to help keep me a little bit warmer than I otherwise might be. So it's about a half an hour drive. I did stretch out at home first, and then I'll do a little bit of light stretching when I'm there. It should be a lot of fun. There's thousands of people, so I know there's going to be some really fast runners here. I have no delusion that I'm going to win this race. I think the winners typically come in around that 14 and 30 seconds, 14 minutes, 30 seconds or so, that they're able to complete the 5K. I'm nowhere near at that pace. But I'm going to have a lot of fun. I'm running it with my daughter and her fiance today. In years past, we've had a bigger family turnout, but this year it's going to be the three of us. It's going to be the three amigos, so we're going to have a little bit of fun this Thanksgiving before we go and enjoy turkey and all the trimmings with family later on. So hey, thanks for joining me today. I will share clips and videos of what I can get of the race. Obviously with the rain and so on, I'm just going to do the best I can to try to share what's going on there at the 5K. Hopefully I'll be able to get some decent photos. Now, I picked up my swag bag along with my bib number prior to the race, so I'm going to be 737, as well as my daughter and my future son-in-law's race packets as well. And I'm glad I did, because it just reduces a little of that race day anxiety that you can get just simply not knowing or getting all those boxes checked ahead of time, as many as you can, so I didn't have to worry about trying to check in at the start of the race or before the start of the race. And I'm glad that I did, because we discovered that as we got close to the race site, that normally where we parked was closed. So, the parking structure was under construction, so we weren't able to park there. We had to find an alternative place to park where I could meet up with my daughter and my future son-in-law to give them their race packet so that they had their bibs so that they could be ready for the race as well. So that worked out just fine, and I'm going to be wearing the Nike Next Percent 2. Now, this is one of my favorite fast day shoes. I wore these for the only other race that I ran in 2021, Tom Izzo 5K. It's a charity event that I did a few weeks ago, and they did really well. Even though it's wet out, I still think, I still wanted to run in the Nike Next Percent. They do a fine job even on a little bit of wet pavement. It wasn't icy because it was well above freezing. So, these were my first choice, and I stuck with them. Now, this race is one of the larger races in the area. It's considered one of the premier races in Lansing, so it draws a big crowd. There was over 4,000 people that registered to run it, and we still had thousands of people that did attend the race and participate, even with the poor weather conditions, and some really skilled and fast runners. So my hat tip to them, because as I predicted in the car, you might have heard me say that it was I thought that the winner would come in around 14 minutes and 30 seconds to complete the 5K. And that's pretty much exactly what happened. I think the young man that ran it did it in 14 minutes and 29 seconds. So he was blazing fast, and I was nowhere near that level, but I will share with you my results. Now, my goal was to run it in under 20 minutes. My official chip bib time was 19 minutes 59.4 seconds, so barely come in under the wire, but I was really pleased with my effort overall. I hadn't run, like I said, only a couple races this entire year, and I've had struggles with some injuries that had prevented me from really doing a lot of speed work. So my goal, like I said, was to get under 20 minutes in. I got it, and it was a good enough time, or I ran it fast enough to take first in my age group. So I was awarded this nice little gold medal here, which I'm really proud of. I was joking around with my daughter afterwards. I said I was going to wear my shirt and going to wear my medal the entire day, because I was just proud as punch about the results for me. Now, I'm going to go over my Strava time, so I'm going to be looking away at my computer screen a little bit because I don't have all of that data memorized, but I thought it would be fun just to share it with you. My Strava time is a little bit different because I started my watch just prior to them starting the race. I didn't want to be fiddling around with my watch. I'm using a new Garmin to me. It's only a couple weeks old, so the Fenix 6 and I are still trying to figure each other out a little bit. So far, I'm loving it. I think I might do a review about it later on down the road. It's been out a long time, but it's new to me, and I think that a lot of you might be looking to change your Garmin now, this time of year, because they're running some pretty good sales on these, and so that's something that I might do later on in the future. But so my Garmin, or my my time on Strava is a little bit different. So let's take a look at that. And let's see. So with my Garmin and the Strava time, it came in at 20 minutes and 19 seconds. Again, I started just a tad bit before the start gun went off. My cadence, I was really happy with my cadence. So, quick feet make for a fast runner, and my average cadence was 193 steps per minute. So I was really happy about that. My max cadence was about 210 steps per minute. And my heart rate, not bad. Average heart rate was 163 beats per minute. I'll take that. That put my heart rate zone primarily in an anaerobic state. I was really happy with that. And primarily because, with the Fenix 6, it gives you a lot more feedback or data than what I was getting with my Vivo Active 3. And I love that Vivo Active 3 because it was so lightweight and it was pretty stylish. But I get a lot more usable data with the Fenix 6. And part of that data, it comes up with suggestions based on your workload, like what you should be working on next. And it seems like my anaerobic workouts, I need a little bit, need to be doing a little bit more along those lines. So this fit right into what Garmin was asking me to do. So it was kind of a 2-for-1 on that one. And then I had 3 achievements, 3 best efforts, and then some results from 2 different segments. So with my achievements, second 2-mile PR was 12 minutes 51 seconds. 1-mile PR at 6:20, and at a 1K, second fastest time, and I'm going to have to look real carefully here, it's 3 minutes 51 seconds. So that was my 1K second fastest time. And then with the segments, there's well, of course they had the whole turkey trot as a segment. So we'll skip by that, and then I'll go with the final kick to the end, which was a 6:20 mile pace. Not much of a kick, considering that that's just barely above what my average pace was, but that's about all I had left in me when I got to that point. So, I'll take the 6:20 mile kick from what, if you're familiar with the area, from Ionia Street all the way to the finish line. Hey, thanks for making it to the end of the video. Be sure to share your favorite holiday traditions in the comments section below. I'd love to hear about it, and I'm sure others would too. Thanks for being a part of the Run Tall family and spending a little bit of your holiday weekend with me. As always, run tall, run strong, be kind to one another. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time right here on Run Tall with Tim.